Everybody here in the United States. It's quite late at night here, but we've got a special encore presentation. We did Japan on Where in the World a couple of weeks ago, but we had some technical problems. We had some weather problems, but we have my colleague Hisa from Kyoto. Hello, Hisa, how are you?
Hello, hi. Hello, everyone. How are you? Hi.
So,
Yeah, yes.
I'm just going to finish up here, Hisa, and then I'm going to turn this over to you. We are so lucky, everybody, tonight. We've got Hisa to give us a virtual tour of the Fushimi Shrine. Fushimi Shrine,
Yes,
which is a
that's
very
right.
famous shrine outside of Kyoto. Obviously, I don't know very much about it. For those of you who've been watching a lot of our Where in the World programming, you know about our virtual tours. Hisa has his cell phone. He's going to walk us around the complex there and tell us all about it. I might poke in with a question or two now and again, but basically this is going to be Hisa's guided tour virtually and digitally live from Kyoto area in Japan. So Hisa, you are in charge. Take it away. Show us the shrine.
Okay, thank you, Ray. Okay, hi. Hello, everyone. So firstly, before I start, now I just showing my face. So I just put down the mask, but later I put back the mask. So I just want to test whether you can hear me clearly. With mask, can you hear clearly my voice?
It seems to be good enough. I assume there is still a mask mandate there. Are you required to keep a mask on?
Yes, required to keep mask on if I walk around in Japan. Yeah.
Okay,
so,
well then you've got to do it with the mask, and we'll just do our best to understand. And if I'm having a hard time understanding you, I might ask you to repeat something now and again just to help our audience. So, but
so before I start walking, still okay. So I just put the mask first, then later I put back. So anyway, thank you for it. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to do this virtual tour in Kyoto. So I just quickly introduce myself. So this is a 45 minutes tour, so I don't talk too long. So I'm living in Kyoto, so obviously I'm from Japan. And today I'm going to guide you for famous shrine, one of the most famous shrine, Fushimi Inari Taisha. And then I'm just standing in front of Fushimi Inari Taisha shrine. So this is the entrance gate. And I just going to change the camera, like now you can see my face, but I'm going to change the camera direction. So then you can see what I'm seeing. So just a moment. Yeah, can you see clearly? Yes. Okay, thank you. Perfect. So now I just showing that this is a train station called Inari Station.
Okay.
And then, so why I'm showing this, because now, as you know, COVID-19 situation, so everyone cannot travel easily. But once this COVID-19 situation settle down, when you come to Japan, this is the train to get off to get the Fushimi Inari Shrine. And most of you heard a city called Osaka. This is the third largest city in Japan, and they're the international airport. So if you come from the US or the Europe, maybe easiest way is to get off the airplane at Osaka Kansai, international airport. And then about 80 minutes train to get the Kyoto station. And then from Kyoto station, only maybe less than 10 minutes, take the Nara line, then get off this Inari station. Yeah.
Okay.
So now lots of car is going around. So a little bit noisy, but yeah. So I'm going start the tour. Okay. So
Very good.
yeah. Now I'm going to show around here. There are actually normal living area like a house is around here. So this shrine is famous, but the middle of the living area side actually. This is just an apartment and then pretty busy area. So now security guard is just screaming to control the traffic. Yeah, this is
Well, we seem to have a frozen screen here. I'm just going to be patient while we wait for Hisa to come back. I don't know if he's going to explain that vertical, what should we call it? It's not quite a monument, but I don't know if that's really part of the shrine. I do know that the orange gate in the background is called a torii. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, Torii. That's the ceremonial entrance gate to these shrines. Oh, and it seems like we have lost Hisa. So I'm going to wait for a moment here to see if he comes back on. I'm not really prepared to entertain you when we talk about Japan. That's a new destination for imprint tours, and we had hoped to be doing Japan in May of next year, but with COVID enduring longer than I think anybody really anticipated, we've made the command decision to put off Japan until 2023. We are targeting May of 2023. We have developed the tour. It is on the website. And so if you want to go to imprinttours.com, look at the Japanese tour itinerary, it is up on the website. We just haven't put a price on the tour. We haven't selected exact dates in 2023. But that is on the horizon. And oh, I see that Hisa is back. I'm going to admit him here. Let's see if he makes an appearance again. Just waiting for the audio to go live and then the video. Hello, Hisa.
so late. Yeah. I said, yeah.
We lost you for a few minutes.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, because it said the phone is too hot, so they automatically.
Okay.
Yeah, because the weather is too hot, so maybe I should go in the shade area. Yeah,
okay. Well, you came back just in time, Hisa. I was running out of things to say about Japan because you know very well. I don't know very much about Japan.
Yes.
So you're in charge.
Okay, yeah. All right, thank you. Yeah. So, okay, so I'm sorry for the missing some parts. So I try to be careful about this phone temperature. Yeah. So I just talk about how to get this Kyoto area. So Kyoto is old capital city, and and nowadays one of the most popular and famous place. So lots of old building. And now today the one I'm going to talk about Fushimi Inari Taisha is this is a Japanese Shinto shrine. So this is the oldest religion in Japan, and this Fushimi Inari Taisha, actually there are 30,000 branches around Japan, and this one is the head of the 30,000 branches. And recently they celebrate 1,300 year, so long history. So 711 AD, established. And as you can see, there in front of me, huge big red torii gate. And then over there, you see the building. I'm going to, walk towards there later. But normally they build a shrine in a mountain because the long time ago Japanese, believed like every gods living different things like living the 8 million gods live in the water or mountain or wood. Yeah, it's called Yaorozu no Kami. It means 8 million god. So they believe different god live in a different in nature. So that's why they respect the nature and the mountain. So not every shrine, but they often build a shrine in the mountain. So over there, the mountain called Inari Mountain. So it's about 233 meter, high. So there also the building and the torii gate in the mountain. So let's walk in there. But for this tour is 45 minutes tour. So if I go walk to the mountain, takes 1 hour. So I'm not going. I just change the which my screen hours to. Yeah, okay. So now walking to. Actually, when you
it looks just
sorry.
fine on my end. He said, looks just fine.
Good. Yeah. So sorry for my English sometimes. So if you don't understand or if not, it's not clear what I'm saying, just let me know.
Okay, I got you loud and clear though. You're doing great.
Okay, thank you. So now I'm walking out to second torii gate. Actually, there are some rules when you
Okay, we've got another frozen screen. Let's see what happens. I guess I can say a little bit more about the tour that we've developed. The tour is 2 weeks, like we try to always keep our tours within a 2-week time limit. 14 days. It begins in Tokyo, rather obviously, and finishes up in Osaka. If you could make out what Hisa was saying before, Osaka has a big international airport, so it's a good place to end the tour. Osaka and Kyoto are not too far apart, and with the high-speed rail system that they've got there in Japan, it's a quick journey in between. I think he was saying 80 minutes between, and then you'd transfer to the little local transportation line to get up to the Fushimi Shrine, which I think is outside of Kyoto. So the tour will end up in Osaka, close to an international airport for everybody to fly home. In between Tokyo and Osaka, obviously we'll visit Kyoto, Hiroshima, of course, to see the atomic bomb memorial there. And between Tokyo and those 3 cities that I think you've all heard of and know a little bit about, the stops will be places that I certainly knew nothing about beforehand. Takayama up in the mountains, Matsumoto Castle. There's a town, the name escapes me, on the coast that we're going to have fresh seafood, and we'll be visiting a number of Japanese gardens, which are quite famous. And of course, there are different kinds of gardens. There are gardens that are part of imperial castle grounds. There are Zen gardens that are more the stylized gravel in geometric designs. We'll be having a sushi making class. We'll have a sake brewing demonstration. There's going to be lots of experiential connection activities during the tour. We'll try to drive by Mount Fuji. I mean, how can you go to Japan and not at least get a photo stop of Mount Fuji? And we will experience the high-speed bullet trains that Japan basically pioneered back in the day, and they're kind of part of the landscape there. So I, for one, am looking forward to taking groups around Japan here in a couple of years. Well, I'm still waiting for Hisa to make another appearance. I'm sure he will come back shortly, but I'm well and truly out of things to say about Japan. Sarah's in Italy right now. I spoke to her yesterday. She's in Venice with a group. She's excited to be out there in the world again. I envy her. We've got a couple of tours coming up, Morocco and Iceland and Greece. And as long as COVID cooperates, which is a big if, we should be out on the road again soon. I'm looking forward to that after, you know, more than a year and a half of being not quite housebound, but Colorado bound, I guess I could say. And for me and for Sarah, whose lifestyle is one where we're usually on the road for quite a bit, that's been quite an adjustment. Okay, I am going to, I think I'm going to call a halt to this. If Hisa comes back, we'll start up again. But it does seem like we have some technological limitations, which those of you who tuned in when I've been hosting on Where in the World know that my karma with technology is not strong. So, okay, I have stalled as long as I can. I don't want to bore. Oh, and there he is on cue. Let's see, we'll give this a third try. Third time is the charm. I'm admitting him. It'll take a moment. We need to wait for the audio to connect. Okay, I can see. There you are. Hello again.
Oh, yeah, hello again. Sorry, very sorry. Yeah. Like, I don't know, the phone is often cut off because of the too hot.
Yeah. Why don't you try to stay in the shade as much as possible? I realize that
okay, yeah, okay, I try.
That may not be ideal visually, but we would much rather keep you going and not have the perfect view rather than cutting out again. Listen,
okay, yeah.
Let me say one more thing. If we cut out a third time, I'm just going to go ahead and end this because I really have run out of things to say about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, sorry about. Yeah, okay. So I try to.
Fingers crossed. This is going to work out. So
yeah, okay. Hopefully, yeah. Sorry about that. Yesterday when I tried here, actually I came here yesterday for test, and that was cloudy day, so has no problem at all. So, but today is really hot day, so yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I try to stay in the shade. So okay, so now see the Victory Gate here, and there are some rule when you going through this gate. Like basically why people make a gate is when they go through this gate and you get the good luck. That's the one reason. And then also, normally Japan people, before they enter this gate, bow once, you know, deeply bow once, and then go inside because this is actually represent, this gate represent house of God, entrance of the God house. So that's why, like, you know, we are visiting the God house. Yeah. And, you know, there are some rules like put the left leg first, this kind of thing, but that's going to be the long story. So I'm not going to talk detail much now. So when you come to Japan, guides will tell more details about that. So today,
that's perfect. We just need a little visual taste today, and then we'll all come and visit you in Kyoto, and we'll see this live.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when face to face, we can tell more detail. So now I'm closing to the one place. What you can see this one. This is interesting one. I just stopped. This one is called Chozuya, and this one is actually purifying the water to wash your hand and rinse your mouth before getting to the shrine. So, like, the God house is really a respectful place. So when people, long time ago, actually Japanese people wash whole body and then they pray. But nowadays it's difficult to, wash the whole body. So that's why they just wash the hands here. And then, actually now because of the COVID-19, it's closed. So it's stopped. Like normally water is running and the people use the ladle to, get water and then wash their, hands and rinse mouth and then go inside. So there the another rule actually, like wash the left hand first or right hand. But anyway, that's gonna be long story too. So when you come to Japan, guys can tell,
That's not at all an uncommon thing. In many religions, there is that ceremonial cleansing before you go into a house of worship. So that does not seem too foreign to us.
Yeah, that's right. And just I show you this statue of fox, and you see that. Yeah. So this is a messenger of God, and then really important symbol of this shrine. But we can see the more of this. So I tell the story later. Yeah, because this area also strong sunshine. So I just worry.
Right. Okay.
Good
strategy.
Yeah. So now I'm in a good shade area. So I stop here and then going to talk. You can see the big, just a moment, I just use the direction. Yeah. Just the front, you see the big building. That's the main shrine, this shrine. Then you see some kids in front of me. Normally people just go there and then they're the box, it's called Saisen Bako, and it's like a money box. So when people pray, they toss the coin first, and then they pray here. And normally when they pray, they bow twice deeply, and then clap the hand twice, and then in the end, bow deeply again. Yeah, then they make wish. There's so many shrines around Japan. So depends on shrine. Sometimes a little bit different way, So, but normally, that way. And sometimes they toss the coin, and then there's the bell, in front of the building. So and then connecting the rope. So people shake the rope and then make the ring the bell, and then play. Yeah. But also for COVID-19 situation, the shrine staff won't avoid people touching the same stuff. So they the tie up and then put back those rope.
Yeah,
okay. So okay, now I'm going to show the map of this Fushimi Naritaisha. So you get a big picture.
How big a place is this, Hisa? I mean, how big is the complex? Is it very big or is it small?
Good question. Yes, actually pretty big place. So this is a map you see now. So yeah, can you see clearly? This if you walk around like a quite smooth walking speed, then takes about 1 hour to walk all the way. Like if you go up a mountain, So
it's a big complex then.
Yeah, big complex actually. So this whole mountain is a shrine itself. So when people hear the Fushimi Inari Shrine, they think just a building, but actually not just a building, whole the mountain, include the mountains, all the God house actually, represent house of God. Yeah. So I
And
just showed
the little bit that
yes,
I know about Fushimi Shrine is that
yeah,
series, that long sort of almost like a hallway of torii gates
that's
there
right.
in the
Yeah,
background there. That's, I think,
yeah.
the visual part of it that's quite famous, even here in the United States.
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, because I wanted to tell them, yeah, phone was cut off then. I forgot about. But most people, yeah, love to see that gate. I just showing it's the picture written on the
Yeah.
map. Yeah, it's called also below the Japanese, the English is written as well. Can you read?
Yes.
Maybe a bit difficult. Yeah, it's called Senbon Tori.
Yeah.
Senbon,
Senbon Torii. Yeah.
yeah, 1000. So its name is the 1000 Tori Gate. But actually, there are the more than 1000.
Huh?
Actually, more than 10,000. So lots
Wow.
of gates. Yeah. So I'm going to
Impressive.
show the gate later because that's the highlight of this tour, definitely. So
Excellent.
yeah. So lots of foreign tourists come to this Fushimi shrine as well because they want to take photo of this Tenbon Tori Gate and then put the photo on the Instagram and you
Yeah.
know, yeah, popular.
I know I want to. I want to come and photograph that because I've seen beautiful pictures. So
Mm.
I'm a typical tourist in that way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So even today, I just saw some tourists taking photo of the in front of the Torii Gate. Yeah. So maybe the people when they imagine I mean the overseas people, imagine of the Japan probably sakura, cherry blossom tree, Mount Fuji, and then probably this red Torii Gate. So yeah, one of the famous symbol of Japan. And then this is where we are, like you are here. This then I just move back. So later I just walking to the main shrine, the another one. Then after that, behind that, there are the Torii Gate, Senbon Torii Gate. So I'm going to show you, and then after that, I just use a different way to come back to the entrance. So that's the tour I'm going to do today. Yeah. So this is a whole like area. So they are the much more longer in. So when you come to Japan and then you have time, like I recommend you go up all the way because it's also nice. A little bit steep, but you can see really good view from top of the mountain. So it's also nice. Okay, yeah. So I just keep walking to. Oh, I see there's some a couple wear the Japanese traditional
Kimono.
clothes. Yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah, but this is a very good combination of this
Now,
scenery.
would that woman be wearing her kimono just because she has come to the shrine, or is that what she just would be wearing today anyway?
Actually, because she just coming to shrine and then also
Okay,
maybe
so
for
sort
dating.
of
Yeah,
special
yeah.
occasion wear then. Oh, and now we're frozen again. Darn, I was hoping we would have a little bit better luck with this sticking to the shade strategy, but I'm guessing that Hisa spent too much time in the sun in front of the map. Gosh, I'm really disappointed. I really wanted to see those 1,000 gates. I mean, I overuse the word iconic, but for me, that is a kind of iconic image of Japan, and I'm guessing that many of you have seen what I'm talking about. But this is too frustrating to continue with. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. I appreciate everybody tuning in this evening. Those of you who have, and those of you who are watching this as a recording, I will get in touch with Hisa. I'll find out how much of an effort it would be for him to come back again another time and maybe pick up the tour where he's left off. And maybe we can get to see those 1,000 torii gates that are quite famous. So anyway, Reed Cohen of Imprint Tours saying sayonara, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye.